Do you know that most of the top professional photographers, they always shoot images in the RAW format? You might be wondering, what is RAW format? RAW format is a simple image format. There are two types of main image format. Number one is the JPEG, which all you might be familiar with. And the second one is the RAW format, which is something like a digital negative of the today's or the modern world's cameras, or you can say in the digital cameras. So why people don't shoot in the RAW format? Number one reason is that you need a separate software to process the RAW format. Plus it is very large file compared to the JPEG file. So why you should choose to shoot in RAW format? The reason, if you want to have the full control while post-processing your images and you want to get the professional results, then you must shoot in the RAW format. The kind of a control and the quality you will get with the RAW format, you will never get with the JPEG images. The reason being that the RAW format contains lots of informations, something like details in the highlights, detail in the shadows, white balance, and many other things. But when a JPEG image is produced, the camera eliminates all the other informations and produces a very compressed format, and that processing is being done in the camera itself. So it's kind of a auto processing or automatic processing. But as you already know that when we shoot in the manual mode, the only aim of ours is to have the full control and to produce the quality of the images and the look of the images we want. Because in auto mode, you don't have the full control over the output result or the final result. So similarly, if you are shooting in the RAW format, it gives you full control while post-processing the image, or you can give your images the desired result. As I told you that for processing RAW images, you have to use a separate software for that, or you need a software to process the RAW images. So they are called the RAW image processing software, and there are many. Number one is the Lightroom and Adobe Camera Raw, and there are various others which are not so popular. So number one is the Adobe Lightroom. As you might be familiar with, Adobe Lightroom is specifically for the photographers, but it has limited capabilities. Whereas in the Adobe Camera Raw, which is a part of the Adobe Photoshop, it has variety of options. Since it is a part of the Adobe Photoshop, you can have the Lightroom plus the capabilities or the powerhouse of the Adobe Photoshop. So I always prefer to process my images in the Adobe Camera Raw while I am working in the Adobe Photoshop. But if I have the Lightroom installed, then I use both the softwares to process my RAW images. Processing RAW images is not as simple as it seems, because if you have ever opened the Adobe Lightroom or the Adobe Camera Raw, there are so many options that can make you overwhelmed. So keeping all these things in mind, I have created this course where I'll tell you each and everything. So I have designed this course considering the beginner's perspective. So what you are going to learn at the moment, this course contains around 2 hours of full HD video lectures where I have explained each and every tool in details so that you get the basics. So whenever you are post-processing any image, you must be aware that which one to use and how to use it properly. Thereafter, I have explained each and every panel in the Adobe Camera Raw, like basic editing panel, tones curve panel, HSL or grayscale panel, lens correction panel, split toning panel, camera calibration, presets, and snapshot panel. So this course covers everything. And the good news is that if you go through this course, Lightroom becomes a cakewalk for you, because Lightroom has all the same options. So if you are interested in learning how to process the raw images professionally, then go ahead and enroll in this course. This course is going to be live soon, but I have created a very exciting offer for you if you decide to join it right now. This course, when it would be launched within few days, that would cost at $195. So at the moment, if you decide to join this course, you can get this with a fraction of the cost, and that is simple at $10. So this price would not last long. So go ahead and take steps toward learning the raw image processing professionally.